Our story begins inside Marvin's living room. Marvin and Rose are slumped on their worn-out red couch, staring blankly ahead. Standing precisely 2 feet away from them is Jeffy. He is locked in a trance, staring at the wall while rhythmically and repeatedly slapping his diaper with his right hand. Thwack, a heavy pause. Thwack, a slightly longer pause. Thwack, Marvin's right eyebrow twitches. He slowly rubs his temples, lets out a long, agonizing groan, and turns his head. Jeffy, you stop beating your diaper for 5 minutes. I'm trying to watch the news. Jeffy doesn't blink. He doesn't even turn around. Instead, he accelerates the pace, hammering his palm against the plastic lining. Thwack, 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 thwack. But Daddy, my piggies need to bang. They gotta go. See? Rose gently pats Marvin's knee, offering a ditzy, wide-eyed smile. Oh, let him play, Marvin. He's just expressing himself. Marvin snaps his head toward her, his voice deadpan and dripping with sarcasm. He's expressing a localized earthquake in my living room, Rose. Right on cue. A sudden, violently aggressive pounding rattles the front door. The picture frames on the wall visibly shake. Marvin freezes, closing his eyes in defeat. Who is that at the door? If it's Goodman looking for rent money, tell him I died. Marvin stands up, shuffles across the carpet, and wrenches the front door open. Hank HOOKERDOO is standing on the porch. He is breathing like a marathon runner, sweating through his yellow polo shirt, and awkwardly balancing a giant, lumpy, canvas sack over his right shoulder. Marvin squints, leaning back. Hank, what the heck are you doing? And why do you look like a burglar in a Tuesday morning cartoon? Hank forces a high-pitched, nervous chuckle, shifting the heavy sack as a metallic clinking sound echoes from inside it. Oh, this is just my heavy-duty laundry. Yes, laundry. Listen, Marvin, the police are driving down the street right now, and they have a total, massive misunderstanding about my pristine, award-winning lawn. Marvin crosses his arms, completely unamused. Your lawn. Hank, what did you do? Hank steps across the threshold, invading Marvin's personal space and lowering his voice to an urgent whisper. Well, you know how Marvin's lawn always loses to mine. I might have borrowed some premium organic fertilizer from the city botanical gardens. And by borrowed, I mean I dug up their entire rare exhibit at 3 o'clock in the morning. Marvin's eyes bulge. He takes a step back. Hank, you stole public property for a neighborhood lawn competition. Hank throws his free hand in the air defensively. It's not stealing if the grass looks greener on my side, Marvin. But that's not all. Susan tried to help by hot-wiring the city's industrial sprinkler truck. And Timmy accidentally ran over a police motorcycle with it. Jeffy stops slapping his diaper. He wanders over, tilts his head, and peers directly into the open top of Hank's canvas sack. Hey, guy with the stupid mustache. Why is there a gold toilet in your laundry bag? Hank gasps in sheer horror. He violently jerks the heavy sack away, clutching it to his chest. Do not look in the holy sack, child. That is a sacred lawn ornament. Before anyone can move, police sirens suddenly scream to life outside. Blinding red and blue lights flash through the windows, painting the entire living room in a chaotic strobe effect. Boom. The front door is violently kicked wide open, splintering against the wall. Officer Brooklyn T guy storms into the room, legs wide, aiming a yellow taser directly at Hank's face. "All right, nobody move," Brooklyn guy screams. "Drop the sack, mustache man. We know you've got the stolen goods." Marvin instantly hoists both hands straight into the air, his voice cracking. "Officer, I have absolutely nothing to do with this. He just walked into my house." Brooklyn guy doesn't even lower the taser. He glares at Marvin out of the corner of his eye. "Save it, Marvin. Every single time there's a felony committed in this neighborhood, the trail of breadcrumbs leads right back to this red couch." Brooklyn guy steps closer to Hank, pointing an authoritative finger. "Hank HOOKERDOO, you are under arrest for grand theft, criminal trespassing, property damage, and destruction of city property." Through the shattered doorway, Suzanne and Timmy HOOKERDOO are marched into the room in handcuffs, closely escorted by another officer. Suzanne is sobbing hysterically, her makeup smudged across her face. "Hank," Suzanne wails, "I told you we should have just bought the standard fertilizer from Home Depot." Timmy, entirely cheerful and completely oblivious to the handcuffs, bounces on his heels. "Daddy, the police car has shiny buttons. I pressed one and a loud horn went beep beep." Hank straightens his back, glaring at Brooklyn guy with utter indignation. "You can't arrest me. I am a God-fearing family man with a perfect lawn. This is a direct violation of my neighborly rights." Brooklyn guy rolls his eyes, roughly grabbing Hank's arm and shunting him toward the exit. Yeah, tell it to Judge Poopy, pal. You and your whole family are going down to the precinct. Especially you, kid." He stops and points a finger aggressively at Timmy. "You owe the department a brand new motorcycle." Jeffy steps right into Brooklyn guy's path, tugging on the officer's uniform and pointing back at the couch. "Hey, Billy T guy, can you arrest my daddy too? He yelled at my piggies." Marvin glares daggers at him. "Jeffy, shut up." Brooklyn guy looks down at Jeffy, hesitates for a brief second, and sighs. Tempting, Jeffy. Incredibly tempting. But I don't have enough paperwork for Marvin today. "All right, HOOKERDOO'S, move it." Brooklyn guy aggressively hustles Hank, Suzanne, and Timmy out the front door, their loud complaints fatting into the driveway. Marvin walks over, slams what is left of his broken door shut, turns the lock, and leans his forehead against the wood. He breathes out a massive, peaceful sigh of relief. Unbelievable. The HOOKERDOO'S are finally out of my hair. Rose looks down at her lap, frowning slightly. "Oh, Marvin, that's so sad. Who's going to take care of their lawn now?" Marvin slowly turns around. A genuinely evil, wide-eyed smile creeps across his face. "Nobody, Rose." Which means, next week, my lawn wins the neighborhood award by default. Jeffy's eyes light up. He immediately grabs his waistband and unzips his pants with a loud, aggressive zip. "I'm gonna go pee on their grass right now, Daddy." Jeffy turns on his heel and sprints out the back door into the yard. Marvin's smile instantly vanishes. His eyes practically pop out of his skull as he lunges forward, screaming at the top of his lungs. "Jeffy, no. That's indecent exposure." Brooklyn guy is still outside. A split second of dead silence passes. Then, fresh police sirens immediately wail from the backyard. Brooklyn guy's furious voice echoes clearly through the walls. "God damn it, Jeffy, put it away. You're under arrest too. Marvin stands frozen in the middle of the room. He slowly walks backward, collapses flat on his face onto the couch cushion, and mutters his final, muffled words into the fabric. I hate my life.